It is the former Kenya Ports Authority Managing Director Daniel Manduku alongside Juma Fadhili, who have been charged on 5 accounts of corruption, who are appearing before Chief Magistrate Lawrence Mugambi over irregular procurement amounting to 244 million shillings at the state corporation. Now we join our reporter Sarafina Robi at the Milimani Law Courts for more details.
Indeed, a very good afternoon, Jackie. We're coming to you live from the Milimani Law Courts here in Nairobi, where we're bringing you matters justice from the Milimani Law Courts. And right now, as you can see behind me, there's a defense hearing that is ongoing before Chief Magistrate Lawrence Mugambi. And earlier on, we had a case that we're following up that involves the former Kenya Ports Authority Managing Director Daniel Manduku and an officer who used to work at the Kenya Ports Authority, who is called Chigulu, who are appearing before the Chief Magistrate Lawrence Mugambi, whereby yesterday the office of the DPP ordered for their arrest over graft allegations. But today they appeared before the Chief Magistrate Lawrence Mugambi, and they were read out 5 counts, which include one of them being abuse of office, the second one being a willful failure to comply to laws and regulations of procurement, the other being engaging in a project before going through the main fundamentals or details of the project, and the other being conspiring to commit corruption by fleecing the county coffers up to about 1.4 billion shillings, as it has been indicated today in the charge sheet, whereby it's mentioned that between the months of 29th of March 2019 and 22nd of August, the office of the former managing director, who is Daniel Manduku, approved for the procurement of concrete barriers that add up to a sum of 1.4 billion shillings before approval of the budget, among other charges. Well, the court will reconvene at 2:30 so that the chief magistrate, who is Lawrence Mugambi, will be giving his ruling. Earlier on, before were able to see the lawyers of the accused persons, who are the former Kenya Ports Authority Managing Director Daniel Manduku, and the other officer of the Kenya Ports Authority is called Chigulu, appearing before the Chief Magistrate. And their lawyers, one of them being Nelson Harvey, just trying to convince the court that they can be released on reasonable bail. But prosecution also had their matters on, and before defense giving their details or explaining as to why the accused person should be released on bail not exceeding at least 500,000, given matters of COVID-19 that are happening right now, and also matters of bail, saying that it shouldn't exceed about 500,000. Well, prosecution was able to say that if they are to be released on bail, then the bail or bond term should commensurate to the charges that the two accused persons face. Also, the prosecution was able to say that if they are to be released on bail or bond, their travel documents should be taken by the court and also be restrained in traveling also. Well, the court will reconvene at 2:30 as we await to get the ruling of the Chief Magistrate Lawrence Mugambi, after the two took plea earlier on in the morning, pleading not guilty to all the accounts. Back to you, Jackie.